Hello, welcome.
All right, we are back. It's more carnage in the dev clash.
Yes.
Europa Universalis IV.
Yes, and we have a interesting, inspired substitution.
Yes, as you may have caught if you saw the player list there, we have Starnan in playing as Europe.
Yes.
That's going to be an interesting
It's truly
change.
probably the final countdown for someone, but anyway.
So I think last week we were talking about, the development's been changing hands a lot, but it's the Turkic supremacy who are really taking it away with score.
Yeah, they are score leaders.
Matters.
Now, if memory serves, they have like one more session of their glorious alliance with the Team Johans.
Yeah, so they said that they had made
what's happened
arrangements
there?
here.
Oh, there. Oh,
That's just me throwing things
no,
out.
Alex Ivan has decided to become the Mamluks now that they're
my. You're right. I didn't
now
see
that they are free. Since the Mamluks became Egypt.
Yeah, the Mamluks became Egypt, and then Akyunlu decided, well, we'll take that mantle.
why not?
We're
Nice
the
Mamluks.
ones.
I think I'll have it.
Carol. Yeah.
Yes.
Good job to them.
Now, other inspired substitutions. The Grugmeister can't make it today. It's rather sad. So we decided something a bit saltier.
Yeah, now I'm not even sure if there is salt in this region, but we're going to have to find.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, a bit out of his reach. But
Occupied by Tibet, actually, if you check very carefully.
Yeah, he's trying to get
He's
it.
trying to get some salt there.
If I'm not mistaken, this is originally where he got exiled to in a previous one where he decided to become the Salt Lord. So we've
Yes.
gone full circle here. But we're not done
Katz
with
is also
changes
cannot
of
make
names
it.
here. Yeah, we have Lorenzo here taking over the Mughals, newest addition
To the team,
yeah.
decided to go for trial by fire here.
Yes, and it is quite the fire because Khiva,
Yes.
they've been swallowed up and they're no longer part of the team.
Yes. And returning to see what's been left of the Mamluks, and basically nothing left, is Karsten, a.k.a. Forza.
Yeah, I'm getting confused here now. Alex is over there, but this is Karsten's domain, split asunder here. And Egypt has been clawing their way right into the Western African nation.
Yes.
And yeah, they managed to go for the gold.
Going for gold.
Not sure if that'll be enough to turn the tables, unless, of course, it turns out that Team Turk runs into the problem of starry Europe. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Starnan having control of Prussia is one thing, but also...
We're
this
already
is-
getting a bit of salt here.
Okay.
He never said he was at war with the Ming.
he said he was at war, not having 70,000 Ming and 30,000 rebels.
I'd be lied to.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he had it sold. It's like, don't worry, we have 30,000 brave freedom fighters in our nation.
Yes.
Maybe not saying that they weren't actually fighting for him. So yes, it'll take something to turn
Something
this one
special.
around.
Well, he's got an AK army.
We're being asked, who is Lorenzo, newest addition to the EU4 team?
Yes.
He was joining us as of yesterday.
Yes, and
So this is a real trial by fire.
Yes, so we're introducing him. Yeah, come on, yes. Yeah, so there's chat going, come on, Daniel, you need a handicap. Yes. They believe in you, basically. Chat believes in you.
I'm not sure which one. I mean, this Daniel, because this Daniel is pretty free from handicaps unless it's score. So we'll get a quick rundown of Prussia, because as you saw, they grew immensely by development.
Just a little.
2,740, 990 bit. Based on 198 provinces and 105.
Once he rejigs a trade, if he's
Yeah, I think we were talking about the trade rejig that could be done, but I mean, this is Starnan. He is master of military and he knows this game inside out. And oh my, I wonder what all these units are positioned for.
well, as I understand, his instructions were quite clear: no coalition war.
No
And the best way to avoid a coalition war is to make sure you're always at truce with potential coalition targets.
Yeah, and there are no shortage of those, but
Well, they are getting shorter all the time.
he's working on it. As we can see, he's just making sure that, oh my, Austria, your brother and sister in faith, is asking for aid in the Ottoman conquest.
Oh, now this is interesting.
Is he going to take it, though? It's just against Austria. It looks like... Remember, there is the non-aggression pact,
Yes.
apparently, between these two teams, and this is the final session for that.
Yes.
But never know, Starnan might just go, that's a bit too much hugboxy. I can't be having any of that.
Oh, there comes Venice.
Yeah, Venice going in for one last hurrah, but the team has cashed out.
Yes, well and truly cashed out.
Okay, in fact, the Ottomans are just gunning for it. It looks like they're
Yeah,
already...
I mean, I was speaking to Starnan himself there, and he basically said, look, I wasn't up for being rented out, but I just couldn't resist a Prussia game. brings back apparently really good memories.
Yeah, he's just filling in his old shoes really when he plays as Prussia. I wonder if he'll be forming Germany this time around, or was that off the table? Kind of dilutes the team Johann, since now
Yes,
it's
now there is only one Johann.
Yeah. Who would have thought? But I mean, he's got the biggest name on the map.
Yes.
So he's won in that regard.
Yes, I mean, he's a true winner.
I'm just wondering if he's going to swallow up this land, since it's essentially just sitting there for him to consume.
Yeah, well, I think I was kind of chatting to Johan. I think part of him is if you check out his idea set here, he's actually working away on military idea. Oh, Starman is at war. I wonder who he's at war with.
Oh, it's just some nobodies.
Portugal, never mind. Never heard of them. But if you check out his idea set, there he is there. He's got quality to work on, and I think he was going to focus a lot on them.
If he can finish that off, he'll have quality and quantity together.
Yeah, then he gets his artillery combat ability, and then if you check his age bonuses...
Yeah, so if we look over here, what's he got?
Oh no, it's at the next stage, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't have the Russian and...
The next stage, he gets his big Russian age bonus. Was it discipline and fire damage received?
I think he's having a good run.
And I think Russia. That will all of a sudden turn Russia from being perhaps not the best army in the world.
Yeah, because Russia's had plenty of wars where things didn't quite go their way, and perhaps their army could have been whipped into better shape for it. Very often this has been a battleground. I think the devastation has finally worn away. Yeah, prospering times even.
Yes, prosperous Poland.
This is what happens when you have these non-aggression pacts.
Yes.
In fact, where the vast concentration of devastation is to the massive Ming Wars that the Indian triumvirate have been enjoying.
Yeah, and I found out why Trin Tragulea committed such crimes to Border Corps. And basically, it was to cut off Tibet.
Oh. So they think Tibet's ambition is too great. And
they've just made sure that Tibet now has modestly acceptable ambitions. They won't get above their station.
I hope that Grugi doesn't turn around and go, no, you ruined my nation when it was left in this state. Minus 46 war score with the Ming, who desires 4 provinces off of them.
Yeah, he really needs the Mughals to kind of help him out a bit.
Yeah, I wonder if Lorenzo here will be helping out. Well, he's
retaken a few provinces.
Yeah, there's the war. The Mughal conquest of... Ah, yes, of course, they launched a war. The old curse of being the last one to fight somebody.
Well, I think they joined in to try and save, essentially, the Streamporg, the Grugi.
Now, Ivan391 in the chat is reminding me, as I have been reminded daily, ever since I said this would be a good idea, get the flame for PvP wars in the next session. We are still playing on the released version, we don't have the updated one. Yes, we will get that one in, maybe.
But the old Disco Inferno. He really needs... What he needs as the Mughals to do is to kill that rebel stack.
Yeah, this one's just going around, taking over the land. It's no good for them. But then again, the Mughals also have to deal with this.
No, that's 2017, mate. The 2018 meme is Victoria 4 confirmed.
Yes.
Yes. Fact. Oh, here we go.
Right, they're going in for a big fight against the Ming. Yes. The Ming's bringing plenty of cannons here. Oh my goodness me.
Is that discipline? 119% discipline.
Massive change in discipline or disparity.
Oh dear, no, he's got to get out of there.
Yeah, I think the Ming...
The Ming machine.
Winner here.
Yeah, I think...
Devastating losses, because the Ming are bringing that hardcore artillery action.
Yeah.
And
he's going in again? Oh my goodness.
The Mughals are just feeding them piecemeal.
If those 4 stacks had come together, it might have been different, but there's a stack wipe.
Oh.
Sad.
The Dragon's still got it in him, even though the Maldives are chipping away. James, Ming's involved in 4 wars and they're still laying down
March of the Eagles too? Well, maybe.
Well.
Victoria 88 confirmed. Yes, it's the World War II anti-aircraft gun crossover. Yes, China, basically, if
it looks like everybody's wanting their piece here. They don't want to slow down and fight together. They reckon they can take them on, and they really are. Look at this.
Well, I think the thing is, especially with Tibet and the Mughals running interference, this is like, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for the Bahmanis here. Just tuck in and fill your boots.
Yep, and it's going to take quite a lot of chewing to remove this, but this is just free land for them. The trouble is, as I said, winner is the team that makes the most score together, and if we look at it.
That's the wrong one.
That's certainly the wrong one. What am I looking for?
Team score, maybe.
Score. If we look at it, Turkic supremacy are running away here. But
Team Deccan plot, you know.
And this is the beauty for Team Deccan, since they have this insulation against Turkic supremacy. I mean, they're behind the Mughals and, of course, Tibet. Can't forget them. But Turkic supremacy have this massive target painted on them.
Yeah, I think the Turkic supremacy are at war. Are they still at war with Australia?
Yeah.
All right, yes. It's one thing to lose a battle. It's another thing to lose a battle where your enemy takes 50% damage, according to chat.
Now, this is Lorenzo's first fray into our MP, so...
and also getting a handle on a country.
Yes, you've inherited these wars. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if we take a look at Mughals, they had a good run for a long time, but I think
it depends the definition of good run here.
Poor run over. No, I mean, I think in terms of harnessing their own nation, no mistakes were made there. It was purely how they dealt with India that led to this weakness.
Yes, they chose poorly.
Pretty damn poorly.
Yes. Oh, the rebels have gone, so now Tibet can get back to being... Yeah. Making Tibet again.
Given the prestige, I would assume they gave in to those demands.
Well, why not?
They were nobles, and they have been... that autonomy across the board. This is ancient Tibetan land, and it's autonomous. Mm-hmm. But that... If they could just get their forts back, or is this from battles? Conquest of Anding. Okay, yeah, those battle losses. I don't think they're about to turn that around. So they need to make sure their forts and their lands are not occupied. Ming wants a white peace. That's certainly
there's a tempting offer.
But it could be that Daniel was told, no, you must seize land. And I think he himself is going to want that sort of province.
Maybe he's just going to rack up the corruption and leave Grugi with a glorious inheritance. But I got you the province.
We're being asked for a quick look at the Ming military. Military, if you will.
So they have offensive, defensive ideas, which is not bad combo here.
Yeah, not too shabby at all. Their own ideas aren't that bad, especially getting that discipline in there. In terms of what they have, they're below 100,000 men here.
Yeah, and they're actually short on manpower, which must be a novel experience for them.
Yeah, it's not looking good there for the Ming, but I mean, with all these nations attacking them, it's really a question of who can hold their breath the longest. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be Tibet.
No, that was a poor engagement there. In the mountains.
Yeah, even those hills were not helping Tibet there.
Yes.
Well, they're trying, but...
Yes, the hills were alive.
Changing their mind. But at the very least, Bahmanis and Maldives, they're winning these wars here.
Yes, bit of war, Maldivian aggression there. A bit of aggression there from the... Now, meanwhile, Vijayanagar, are they out of their problems? Well, they've actually got -4 prestige there.
Yeah, they had a lot of problems with legitimacy, prestige, stability, the whole lot. Now they only have legitimacy problems. And those will be solved when Devaraya Taluva takes the throne. Mm-hmm. And not too shabby ruler
Are they still getting that diplomatic action, lowering their legitimacy?
What's going on here?
No, finally.
It's going to raise ever so slowly. I mean, there's always the option for them to strengthen their government. It'll give them absolutism as well, which may help in their feasting upon the corpse of Ayutthaya here.
Absolutely fabulous.
They're not running into any real problems here. I guess the main problem Vijayanagar has is that it doesn't really have much defensive depth here. It spreads so wide, but they have this lovely outer shell of Bahmani.
Goodness there.
Yeah, Bahmani and Vijayanagar working together is honestly a bit of a queasy sight, but...
some things are just meant to be.
Yeah, I mean, they're forced into it. Yeah, it's like wedlock with these teams.
Yes, and they both part.
It's been working out pretty good for them. Like I say, if Turkic supremacy runs into some problems, some giant grey European
Johan-shaped problems,
then it could be that Deccan take the lead there through inaction.
Yeah, but definitely. If the Johans make a play for victory, say going after their victory cards and recovering the ones they had to cede to Turkic supremacy, and then they could end up allowing the Deccan through.
I reckon it would take one fell swoop for Johan, or Team Johan, to take the lead here. They strip the others of their victory cards, they just strip them of a lot in general, whilst taking their own.
But if you check out the Polish victory cards, actually, that's the interesting one there, because they also ceded victory cards.
Yeah, so they've been losing out big time for that. The Polish score, if we look at it here, is in the negatives, and that means the whole team is down 1,200 points here. And if they could just get those scorecards back, they're going to flip that by 1,000, and then another 6,000 for the victory cards, maybe even 10,000 if they get the 4,000 card as well. I'm saying when they unleash the might of P Russia.
Yes.
Everyone's
especially
gonna
with
feel
a new look disciplined Russian army, which we hear rumours are on their way.
Yeah, I think
Starnan.
Starnan's going to have these guys whipped into
Peace.
shape.
So what is this?
Peace in his tie. I don't think Starnan knows the concept. So
Really
maybe
deeply
he's just,
understands. Maybe he's just
he's
waiting.
just truce locked at the moment. I
Oh, right,
think.
that's what's stopping him.
Truce with
Is he actually at
everybody.
war with what? Actually got a truce with one of his own colonial nations. I think I saw it there. Right, that one.
Oh, here we go. Truce with
Portuguese
Colombia now being forced to fly the Prussian
Flag. All right, okay. I was wondering about that.
What's happening? What is happening here? They've always historically failed to defend Iberia particularly well, but I don't think
never
they really
bother.
care.
They don't really have to, really, deep down.
I mean, why'd they go to the effort to take it if that's going to be their attitude?
Yes, I know it's pretty sad.
We know Bratton loves his Mare Nostrum, so he's
Yes.
probably going to be trying to take all this together.
Yes.
I've missed the first 12 minutes. Has Johan gotten his 777 air yet?
Yeah. Oh, let's check out.
Well, no, but Anna is in command.
Yes.
I think,
Give you a bit of static action there. 613. Oh,
I think Mikhail here is going to be going into the White Sea. He's just not up to the Anna de Medici standards.
Well, I think
here.
he just wants the mill.
It's another session. We have to look at the dynastic ties here.
Yes, Sweden's no longer hard.
Oh man. Well, Sweden is no longer here.
Yeah, well, that's well.
Life was too hard for them.
The meat cheese.
But we don't get to see the No,
the
Valois still there, rocking it on in Ireland.
As you do.
We put out a dev diary today, in fact, which detailed a lot of map changes happening over here, northern France, all the British Isles, and the Low Countries. So, if this kind of map isn't doing it for you, then I'd encourage you to check out the dev diary there, and perhaps the link can be chucked into the chat.
Maybe. We'll see if Blondie can be bothered. I think he's still disappointed at his poor voting performance.
Yes.
Only one person voted for Blondie.
That's why we're not seeing it on the screen.
Yes. Team Johan's getting 23 votes.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you have Prussian Europe.
Yes.
24
votes.
Prussian Western Europe on the map.
Separate but equal. All right.
There we go. We got it.
Mamluks at war. The team keeping a real award.
But which one? Okay, he's taking down Ndongo. Somebody had to.
Yeah. Had it coming.
Oh, I think Bjorn is going to
be sad.
He's going to be shedding a tear for poor Luba. I am utterly flabbergasted that Tio is still alive. They start out subjugated by Congo.
There's Egyptian Angola. No, I don't see that every day.
Oh, I'd go so far as to say I don't see that any day. But
well,
there's a
you
first.
see it out today.
I've seen it now.
What's the straw poll link? Someone wants to know. Yeah, I think they want more votes for Blondie so they can get more links.
Get those pity votes in.
Yes.
Okay, it seems like Adal is mobilised, but I'm not entirely sure what. It's been clean up here, but it's been a very slow-going clean-up. But Adal's been doing the best. Hold on. What's going on here? Allied? They struck an alliance with Luba.
Well, Bjorn will be pleased.
All begins to make sense. Perhaps that was a bit of a deal made between you. Because this has been our lasers, third time the charm.
Yeah, definitely be still in the same countries he started with, which is a novelty.
Okay, the Ming is just falling to pieces here.
Ming explosion on the cards.
We got separatists. We got enemy armies.
Did the Maldives take Shanghai there?
They did peace out, but what did they go for? It seems like this is all they took. Maybe they want to release Wu. Maybe I'm not sure. That would explain why Bahmanis is trying to clean up the occupation there, but I just can't tell you.
All right, fair enough.
Because I simply don't know.
Denote is at war. Is he kind of carving out his new, better...
I always forget Denote's nation.
The old Persia. Because I believe he's... he's born in the New World.
Yes, he gave up his ideas of this pathetic old world. And I mean, Alexvan's already saying that his land belongs to him.
I think that was everything must go. Yeah. Persia's fire sale there.
Last sale, but Persia now is, they've found out this new world.
Yes.
Substantially better than the old.
Much better. Far less competition.
Yeah, they're bringing Shia, probably by sword, over there.
And the war with the Bahmanis there, is that?
Surely not. Oh, no, that's Ming. We're still looking at
Ming.
Okay, Persia here, they're at war with these natives that they're probably just clubbing over the head here with an enormous military advantage.
Well, they are the Prussia of the East, now moved even further east. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just going to have these. Each siege phase is 10 days. That's 3 times faster.
The Starnan has gone to war. It's official.
Who's it with? Is it with everybody? Oh, it's
Mengen.
with Meng. Oh, but Tuscany as well. Tuscany have been. Hang on, I swear they looked a lot meatier when we started.
I
this
believe
session.
the Ottomans may have agreed a bit of peace with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little piece of Tuscany there.
This is such a shame. Memengren have been doing so great. They start out only with.
Oh, and Poland's in on this one, trying to get a little slice there.
Oh, Poland has been desperately trying to find somewhere to expand to. I think Starnan has seen fit to deign them a little bit of land.
Well, apparently, Starnum's telling me he got an extensive briefing from Kaiser Johann on the expectations. He said he's going to listen to them very carefully. Polish snake, yes.
It's been great speaking to Kaiser Johann between these sessions because he's
usually
just
two weeks to talk to me.
He's so clinical and authoritative about it, where he's just like, yes, all this development, it will be mine. It's just all I can eat.
No, Team Blondie's now got 31 votes, more votes than the casters.
Oh, well.
I think it's time for us just to walk out here and let Blondie take over here. It's clearly what the fans want, and the customer is always right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this just can't stand.
This is sad. It's really sad.
Well, it's modern day corruption. Can't fight it.
Yeah, I can't fight the system.
No.
It's the YouTube generation for you.
Tell you who can fight though. It's these Prussian armies. We're looking at
swung by fake polls.
He's got pretty much maximum army tradition, no doubt, due to all those wars. He's got huge tactic, 130 discipline. And I have a feeling he's holding out. He could probably squeeze out a bit more in the future.
Well, I think if you go to his Prussian militarism, you'll find that due to his sheer size, there's not a lot going there.
Yeah, when you lose about 3 a month, you're not going to be getting
But I think
this.
he can just
I mean, if it came down to something incredibly important, he could squeeze
power
out
that
here.
bad boy up, and then you'll see.
Just not sure if he's interested, though. He has everything he needs right now.
Yeah, but I've got a feeling if it was, say, a war between him and Johnny Turk.
Yeah. Then again, he'd have other people backing him up. Mm-hmm. Just if we look at it here, this is.
Wait, we've got a
Oh, my.
Why? I missed this.
Egypt.
Oh.
Can I interest you in becoming Mamluks again?
Yes.
Okay, but once again, the Ottomans leading the front here.
Where are the...
Well, where are the Egyptians?
Oh.
Are they going to mount one last hurrah? Or are they going to walk down the Fezzan corridor and continue to eat Songhai?
Well, they're only at war with the
let's
Mamluks.
see. Mamluks, Ottomans, and Crimea.
Yes.
Who was leading that war? The Mamluks? And
Yes.
they're at war with Egypt, Adal, and Yemen. So whole team versus whole team. I think they're just going for the feast here. They must recognize that because this is the final session where they have their truce, their armistice, or whatever with the Team Johann, they've got to eat. They have to take a few leaves out of the Prussian.
They have to dig deep and greedily.
Very. Because, I mean, what do they have going for them against P Russia? I think they would need the backing of another team. And they're certainly not going to find friendship here.
Well, no, I think the thing is here, so if when P Russia go after the Turkic supremacy, I think you will find that they will be a willing ally in keeping it real.
I doubt they're going to go, nope, not happening. Main U cannons are going down. Oh. Time to check out the...
Well, they're our only cannons on the front line.
Yeah, cannons on the front line get shredded.
Yes.
So it's good fight, good night to those men. I think that was a wipe.
Good fight, bad fight.
Yeah, but then again...
There is that army there.
Yes.
Does everyone else pieced out? Are they on their own now?
Oh, just at war with
like a rolling stone there. As some great philosopher once said.
Oh, that's no white peace anymore.
They're releasing good sang as well.
The horror.
Now, there, I just see Trin Tragalia in our Slack chat saying that French La Plata, who likes them?
And what's there to like? French La Plata.
There it is down there, looking very French. Mm-hmm. It's got that je ne sais quoi.
Okay, well, the Ottomans seem to like them.
Yeah, no, but that's due to France is actually allied to Egypt.
Yeah, that's true, because you're subject to you, and... Hang on, France is allied with Aragon, but not Egypt?
How are they in this war, then? Because I'm pretty sure they are in this war.
Tell me more. The Ottoman Aragonese Imperialist War.
Oh. Alright, so no, it's
The
just completely
yeah.
separate.
Yeah, okay, different things going on. Looks like the Ottomans want to have a much stronger grasp of Iberia here.
Well, I think
Okay.
they're fed up with it being invaded.
Yeah.
One option is just... I think the other thing is they need to get this land before Russia does.
Yeah, I mean, who is closer? That's the question. Well, I guess the Ottomans just trying to seal that off. Not going to have any Catalans running about. Can't have them being free.
No, we can't have that. Unconditional surrender.
Oh, yeah, Egypt says, no, it's not worth losing out more.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is, in a way, going to protect their teammates.
Because...
Adal has done well through... individually they've done well.
Well, they did have a couple... I think they were a bit surprised when the Maldives landed.
Yes, the Maldives coming from here. I will admit... I'm mostly guilty for giving out the nations here, but I had this vision in my head of Maldivian East Africa. I just wanted to see Maldives in big letters on the map.
And now you have it.
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. Really.
Maldivian Australia, I think is.
I didn't ask them for it, but still got it.
They are Maldivian
yes.
Austria. They are sitting there looking quite cool.
Did they manage to get any gold though? You always expect gold in Austria. No, but
just some incest.
Just our. Ugh.
Sorry, incense. Yes.
What does this incense smell of?
Marmite.
Foster's.
Koalas.
Was that it? I'm kind of disappointed by the lack of gold, but I'm sure they are as well. Okay, so what's the dealio here? They've taken just a huge chunk here. The Mamluks are able to take actually tons of land here. Are they enjoying high absolutism? Very high absolutism, in fact. That's giving them the administrative efficiency. They need to take tons of land. But
Huge
Yemen,
tracts of land.
Yemen got off fairly scot-free here.
Yeah, I think ultimately they chose to let them go there.
Mm-hmm. Don't think they took anything from them there, though, did they? No,
Nope.
no, not a thing. Although the Mamluks already enjoying rebel activity.
Yeah, but
Rebel scum.
part of the rebel alliance and a traitor.
The question is if Mamluks are going for Arabia.
Oh.
Not sure that they would. Actually, weren't they stopped from Arabia? I'm trying to remember in Mahid here.
Well, it's not there.
Yeah, not seeing it here, so I'm going to go
Maybe
with
they
no.
want to change culture first.
No. Maybe they want to restore the Sultan of Rum. They just need to kill the Ottomans.
Yeah, it's
Easy peasy.
definitely blue on blue there. You know.
Marry Turkic supremacy.
It's good.
Hey, look, they've made the connection here. If
Well,
you look at it
yes.
diplomatically, there's very little stopping it. They even have the Black Sea. All they need after their annexation of Aragon is to take southern France, chunks of Italy, and they have it. The team will own the Mediterranean
But for how long?
until Prussia just cleaves it in half.
Yes.
Which is what we're all waiting for, truly. Will he respect that truce, though? Okay, Britain's getting wiped off the map here. Does Britain have anything other than these provinces? Any directly owned land?
There we go, I think.
These are just dependencies.
Well, what about there at Central America there?
Ooh,
British
British
Panama.
Panama, yeah, they'll have to take that if they want the annexation. It's currently being colonised in a desperate attempt because Great Britain was reduced to only Ireland, and they went, we're not having this.
Well, it's not very great either. You know, they might have to, Trade Description Act and all, etc., etc.
They couldn't even get Panama, though. So what is this?
Darien scheme for you there.
It's a moneymaker, right?
Can't lose. I mean, the former head of the Bank of England recommended it, so can't go wrong with that.
In a way, it was a miracle. Convinced Scots to part with their money. And I mean, that doesn't happen very often.
Well, I think that was why it doesn't happen anymore.
Historically ingrained.
Once bitten, twice shy, it's like... Right.
How do we have in terms of war? It seems like it's just vast consumption right now, especially vast by the Ottomans.
Well, I think they've realised they're in a race.
Yes, they've realised the error of their previous ways, and they go, no, we've got to go. Look at this Prussian occupation in Tuscany.
Could we see Mari Prussia beginning here?
Yes!
There we go!
Yes! There will be no Mare Nostrum for the Ottoman Empire.
For the Turkic supremacy there.
No, the Turkics have been denied Nice and Albenga.
Nice.
Hardly know her. And is that the Swiss I see? What are they doing with a coastline? Do we have any Swiss in chat? Make yourself known.
I believe
Both
it's
of
been
you.
a long-standing dream. I mean, just any kind of... Thank goodness. Yes. All right. So now it's is he truce up with France yet for Prussia and Switzerland?
Not quite there yet.
How about Switzerland? Can they be?
Excuse me. Yes, Switzerland can be Prussian.
Prussian army knife there.
Yeah, they need to make an impression. But they haven't been doing too bad on their administrative tech. But I believe
he's actually got tip power. What the hell? What's going on here? What is this madness? I'm really disappointed in Prussia here.
There we go. I mean, Heinrich here has it all sorted 446 with focus on admin. But yeah, he just needs to keep eating. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the full annexation of...
Well, I managed to become a military tribune. Anything else given as well. Good game. Oh. Well done. Yes, he managed to stem the losses.
Congratulations, I just bent the knee once again. Not sure how the Grug will take that, but the Grug isn't here to argue.
No, he is currently trolling chat.
Yeah, in fact, they're just here to aid the failing Ming Empire. These are lots of rebels for them.
Well, it's this fake armies from the failing Ming Empire. It's always good to be remembered. I'm just looking at chat there going, what's the name of the guy next to Jake? Sad.
It's only been a week.
Yes, I know, they've already forgotten me.
Our audience is.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so Ming's decline
continues.
The writing is on the wall for them. The Mughals, on the other hand, they got away with getting some land here.
Yes, they did.
And I think this gold province that they lost previous, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but
probably.
That's what I choose to remember. I just wonder why the other two add-ons of Team Johann or Team Prussia aren't consuming all in their path here. Because
but I think we should check out, for example, Prussia. I think if we watch Russian development and Russian kind of ideas, I think we'll find that he's basically building tall at the moment.
Russia.
That land isn't helping, so he's going to build up some idea sets.
His development, it's not the greatest of land.
No,
but there are other things. I mean, he liked gold mines earlier on. Surprised he isn't going for Barguzin. They're asking if you're called Johann.
Yes, well, maybe I am. Maybe I'm going to change my name by Dietpold. So I can get a Swedish passport.
Have you two guys played in a Dev Clash?
I've never played on a stream Dev Clash. The last Dev Clash I played in was an EU3 one.
Ooh.
So a little bit ring rusty. I did have a very good run as Spain.
Were you in the March of the Eagles streamed one?
I was. I did the March of the Eagles Dev Clash.
I'm remembering that one.
Yes.
As for me, I've been in a few. I think one or two of them were even streamed, but I was quickly called back here because I was too good. That's what I choose to believe.
Yes, well, I've got to stick to your story. Now, is it time for a peace between Prussia and Great Britain?
I think what it really is time for the Mughals to be consumed by the Mamluks in a one-on-one war. Oh. We don't count Persia. Nobody's counting Persia anymore.
No.
So here we go. The Mamluks have decided, I'm a big boy now. I can take on the Mughals on my own. We're going for it. Is it Mughal? Yeah, it's against the Mughals. Conquest of some province I've never heard of.
Probably that one there.
Potentially.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be one of these. So, who's going to win here? I mean, the Mughals are simply tired out from their war with the Ming.
I think we look at straightforward military strength here.
Yeah, equal on tech. And if we look at this, the Mughals with Persia, let's count Persia out because they're busy in the New World. We're looking at 51,000 on the Mughal side. And what do we have on the Mamluk side?
A lot more.
Considerably more.
Yes.
We had some pausing going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel has decided to step out. He says, I've done my part.
Yes, he's kept Tibet whole in his mission to save the burning world.
He was the man to save Tibet. He was not the man to lead it.
No, you've saved the burning Tibet. Is falling to someone else to save the burning world. Now, Crimea at war. Who have they gone to war with?
Could it be that they've joined in? No, they've decided that Salzburg is for them. Yeah, everybody's just chewing up what they can here.
Bit of salt for them.
Poland did manage to get some land. I think we're all happy about that, especially Poland.
Yes.
Memengren being
They'll be dancing in the streets of Warsaw tonight, I tell you.
And then the Ottomans, they're just going for everything they can lay their fingers on, but it's not going to be enough because Prussia already came in.
Why is Prussia not piecing out in Great Britain? Oh, there they have.
They have. They left them with one measly province left.
That's a bit...
Sure, he wouldn't have done that if he could avoid it. And now he's taking on Shoshone. I'm surprised he's not taking on Switzerland.
Yeah, so the truce is going to expire soon.
Is he scared of Provence? Who am I to say? Is it because they're guaranteed by France? I can't say.
Well, I would be afraid of that one.
No, far from it. I mean, look at France. What's happening to them? I mean, they're... Oh, Parma's decided to get involved as best they can.
Well, no, they're actually condittori by Aragon.
Yeah, you don't have to see Parma on the map, period, but there they are. They've even
just kind of doing a bit of camouflage there. You know?
Everybody is doing what they can to strengthen themselves for the inevitable that is likely going to happen next session.
Next session, I think, yes. Yeah,
the truces are up.
So the only danger here of too much Mamluk expansion is all of a sudden they're going to get an Indian border.
Yes, and given that out of the two of these, it's Team Turkic who's winning, I think the Indians would be very interested in any kind of attack on them.
Yes,
but they should be wary of getting too interested.
Yes.
Because if Team Turkic is obliterated, then who's everybody going to go for next?
Well, Team Johan, but there'll be no one left.
Well, I mean, score-wise...
It'll be time for Grugi to jump in.
The Team Deccan, the Indians... far outclassed Team Johan in terms of score, raw score. But I'm saying one swift kick from Team Johan would see them...
The whole rotting structure come down?
Well, whose structure are we talking about?
I don't know. I read that somewhere. I can't remember who.
Doesn't sound important or world-shattering in any way. Somebody tell Jake there's no R in Memengren. Nah.
Look, there's no we in team. No R Memengren. Sounds like there's an R there.
Should be an R there.
Yes.
I'll go and correct the history.
Next thing say there'll be no R in R laser. Hitler said that. No, I think it was Franz Halder actually.
Okay. Yeah. KCS is saying dead player can't have Tofi. Well, actually, they can. You might die, but if your team pulls through, the team gets the trophy.
Yes.
So if Mughals and Persia can make a miraculous comeback, then Skynet will be strolling in and claiming his trophy.
I believe Tibet can win it.
Yes. If Tibet single-handedly wipes out everybody and gets
then we will be bringing back down the remnants of Turkey off the Eternal Order.
Yeah. You would just have to bring back... who would we be looking for? It was Delhi into Punjab.
Yes.
And Jaunpur was Daniel's old nation. Yeah. Surprised he didn't try to bring them back. Well, but there have been lots of surprises. Being from that region, I'm pretty sure there is no R in Memengren, says Spleen.
Well, it's not our fault.
Even putting Jur in their name as if to say something. Listen, all I can say is soon there's going to be no Memengren in Memengren. Yes. So who's right there?
Yes. Well, the other thing is, they should say there's no R in our laser. Yes, But yes, there is an R now in Memengren, you'll be pleased to know.
Memengren is getting partitioned by Poland.
It's now worth more points than Scrabble. Congratulations.
People are asking for us to do the command for Bear has landed. There will be no John Mayen in this campaign.
No.
Well, not until they give us the observer console commands that we've been asking for so long.
But apparently our laser is technically just not been in a hurry.
Odd that. We do so much for Adal.
Yes.
Think of all that we could give to them. I mean, we could give them this back. They'd probably appreciate it. I wonder if they still have cores. No.
Nah, who needs cores anyway?
Although they're holding on to this land. Guess nobody really wants it from them. Still, Egypt's looking a sad shell of its former self.
Yes.
So it's...
anyone know where the French armies are? Should we help out, do you know what, or not?
So, French armies are having a blast taking over the Ottoman West Indies, but I don't think that's going to help them out much. Although they're trying what they can. I mean, to be fair, they're probably not going to match up against this army.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, they're leaving it to...
They are. Russia has come out.
Russia. Oh, okay. He's after Switzerland. He's not scared of France, and he's certainly not scared of Provence.
Yeah. Who will die for Danzig? Who will die for Provence? No one.
Well, the Provençals.
The provincials.
Prussia. Why did they give up their Mare Nostrum? Oh, why? Why would they do
Oh, was that some sort of... What did?
I cannot agree with this.
What is going on here? Was there some sort of deal?
All right, we need some kind of confirmation on our channels.
Yes.
What was the deal with Tuscany, or Tuscan Savoy?
All right, we will. Oh, hold on. Let's get a proper keyboard. Okay, I posed a question by misspelling Tuscany.
We're being asked. Is there an R in Tuscany though? Isn't Tuscany Ducat Party? They were, but the Ducat Party cashed out and are
Apparently,
no
the
longer
deals with the
running.
Johans was stay out of Iberia in Italy, but
I mean, Nice was later purchased by the French. It's
what's
not
it?
really.
It was
Italian.
part of France between about 1790 to 1850.
That's in our time frame. So
Yeah.
I do not know why he gave it up, and I think he was a fool to do so.
Yeah, well, more exactly, he could have said,
Did I just hear the sound of somebody dying there?
yeah, no
Yeah.
consort.
One of them died.
Yeah.
Probably the consort. I'll go with consort.
Iberian Italian region.
How TF would Prussia be afraid of the Turks? That's what we're all wondering.
Oh, here
Okay,
comes
so,
the man saving the burning Tibet.
If you're on a low salt diet, then look away now. Because here comes Daniel. Fill us in about your experiences saving the burning Tibet.
It was fun. It was fun to get back.
Yeah.
No, I felt like I have to explain why it became such a peace deal. So I talked with Grugi about what I was trying to do. Just expand very, very slightly if possible. Otherwise, try to get white peace. I got the opportunity to take a white piece. I asked him again, and he said, "Try to get something more." I was like, "All right." No,
stretch goals.
No, but I agreed to it. I made a mistake. So the Indians, they peaced out,
Yes.
which meant the occupation they had, well, disappeared, and they had a fort in the north that took back the victory card, and I didn't realize it.
Oh.
So you're saying
I
that
made a
actions
mistake.
of the Indians led to your downfall?
Yeah. Again.
Okay, I thought you were really trying to gun for this province for historical
Oh.
reasons.
Yes.
It's
If I knew, I would have done
only
it.
salty one around.
You could also hot join as the Ming if you want.
I don't want.
No, do not want.
I mean, right now they're getting bodied by Malacca of all nations.
Wow.
So I
Yes,
don't
it's
think
not looking
things will
glorious for them.
be- No.
It felt like I had to explain
Yeah.
failure there.
Oh, it's now an
not-
option I have.
No, not failure, Daniel.
Failure.
Tibet is still on the map. You did not lose any land. And I think Ming is going to be receiving
Oh,
a fair few kickings in
Tibet
the
is the
future.
last tributary of the Ming. GG. Yes.
Oh,
Wait, no, there's
not,
several.
not quite, but there
Oh,
are.
looks-
They
wait,
probably will be the last one.
Or Mughals attributed.
Looking at this, we got Manipur, Cochin, or is that Cochin? Cochin, Tibet, Ukyu,
Orat and Persia.
Persia. Now,
When did that happen?
somewhere around there,
Yeah.
their migration.
Wow, that's amazing.
The Great
Is
Migrator
that still
there.
a player?
Yeah.
Yes, Dino there decided to, rather than save the burning world, decided just to get out of the burning world and go to a new one.
It's decided that.
Oh, Team Johan is a war.
What could he be up to? Oh,
Kiva.
Kiva.
Oh, never mind. Not a real war. The Bosch.
Decided you don't have to sell things to make money. There is also the opportunity of simply making some, although all the gold is taken by the French.
Yeah, I think that's why we have Dino asking questions about where is the French army, and if I declare war on a colonial nation, will its overlord come in? Because he's, obviously, I think Dino thinks he can take French Peru. Not quite so sure about the French army itself, because I do still believe that France has a bit of an army kicking about.
Measuring them up, yeah, I mean, Persia have a strong army. It's true,
Yes.
but it's also very small. Now, could he take on also La Plata and French Brazil? Probably when they're up fiddling about with Portuguese Colombia, but once they're not, he won't be very impressed when he sees the French army coming on in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sadly,
so if the question from Dino is, should I attack France and their dependencies, I'd say it depends what you're looking for.